moved it.
Also, Mike, I'm pretty sure turbos aren't a thing in long drive. Best you can do is get the bus engine and stick that in any other vehicle because the bus engine has the best power to weight ratio. Which is hilarious when someone has a little moped and sticks a bus engine into it. That's uncontrollable.
Unless it's a mod. Hey, we weren't supposed to put this straw down. I thought they were turned off. Oh, the engine was working. No, he's moved further enough away. That's all good. No, I've got to figure out another assignment for this one, and F1 turn disable source. Yep. Oh, wrong button. I didn't need to do that. I just need to go forwards. Turneth the harvester and pick up the old header. And most importantly, go forward again and fill it up with some diesel. I might need to have another break. There we go. Filled up. Alright, let me find you another job, harvester. What job? Now, your field. Oh.
So yeah, I see the link that you sent me, Mike. Yeah, modded. I've already got the vanilla. I've already tried the vanilla version.
This is interesting. No, I don't want you to go to field 76. Hang on, mate. You're doing this wrong. I want you to go drop off at the warehouse. Right. Now, he's already dropped off a load. He's just come back and emptied another load in. And I thought that first load would have been enough to finish the contract, and it hasn't been. It's only 84%, so hopefully that last little bit will sort of fix that. So that's cotton, that's cabbage, that's tobacco, that's cotton, that's poppy. I think these take poppy. I'm not sure. I have to double check that before I accept it. Spout, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure you do. So you go to field 64 as your next one. Field 64. You should be able to make it. And you, my friend, can go back to the boo. We don't need you for the moment. Then I'm going to quickly take off and have a quick bio break, and I'll leave you in Patrio's capable hands. While you're doing that, you shouldn't be doing that. If I do that, you'll stop. Yeah, you can mod my summer car, mate, because I got a backpack. That was the one thing I ended up doing because the backpack's not big enough, so I ended up getting a backpack. And you also can get MSCE, and that gives you the ability to be able to repair. It's a little console thing that you do outside a game, but you can repair and back up your saves and repair your car and all that kind of stuff. So and others, I'm guessing as well. But yeah, I'm going to quickly have a quick bio break and I'll be right back.
And the joke there is going to be, hey, who turned out the lights? I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, folks, etc. Yeah, the feed gets a bit hicky. Smudo will be taking a sabbatical. He has some personal things going on at the moment, so possibly until the release of FS22, he most likely will be keeping to himself to sort through some things. So we do wish for him a speedy return, but at the moment he'll just be AWOL for a while. Did you answer Mike's question about Smudo? Tried to. Not sure if it came through.
If you didn't hear Mike, Smudo unfortunately won't be able to make it to the streams for a while. So we're going to be a man down for a bit. For how long, it's not known. So it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is, as they say. Oh, hang on, I've got to get those other things started, don't I? You're all good. What are you doing?
Having a bath, apparently.
Calling off after a hard day's work, apparently. I have to do all the I got to do all the thinking, don't I? Apparently I left tire tracks in the
Inside of the water.
yeah, mud.
Which means we probably need to install some filters at home, because that's some pretty hard water.
Let me turn the deflux off. Right, let's try this again, shall we, Harvester? Field 64, for crying out loud. So how far do you got to go to 64? Oh, it's right next to Smedo's house, so I can go back and start. Now you... now. I've got a feeling... Oh... Oh. Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, the way to the warehouse, not the granary, didn't you?
Well, how come it's 84% progress then?
Because the cutting counts for the majority of the task.
Because that's what it was before it went all haywire, wasn't it? Well, that's not our fault. So, I'm going to go to the greenery. Which is a bit of a drive. I'll wait for him to get there. I'll start going down my field. I'm waiting for that to happen. Come on. Oh, last one too many. What field am I exactly doing? That's the question that needs to be answered. Field 46, which is right next door, wasn't it? Right next door to field 45 and right next door to the boo. So I haven't got far to go. So yeah, that's not our fault. That's the game's fault. So I'll send that trailer off. I'll fill it up with wheat and tip the wheat in and then stop it once the contract's finished. Because obviously we would have got a good amount of profit anyway going the other way. So we don't need any more, and then I'll empty the tipper trailer out. But yeah, what happened if you missed it is that we had a whole bunch of contracts going. And I accepted that one, and I hadn't actually started it, and then for some reason all the contracts disappeared apart from 2 of them, and we lost all the money and everything else. The ones that we'd already completed, obviously lost the ones that we were doing or about to do, and just ended up with 2. So I don't know how that happened. We jumped out of the game, came back in to see if that would fix it. It didn't fix it. We still had the 2 contracts there. So I managed to get most of the contracts. Now the field that was done was wheat, as the same crop, but it was meant to go to the warehouse. And obviously when I accepted it, I didn't double check to see if it still needed to go to the warehouse again. Which you could technically say, well, that's your fault. But come to think of it, I wouldn't have to worry of doing that if the game hadn't stuffed up in the first place and got rid of our contracts. So cause and effect, that's what I'm claiming. It caused it, which affected me. Canola. Canola. I will actually reset the GPS. I'll start it here. I'll miss out a bit of the field, but I'll obviously come back and get that. As long as I got my lines. I've got to do my fields the way I do my colouring in. Got to have lines. Right, the ideal's which where it's supposed to go. I can start doing that. Once I get down here, I'll quickly jump over to it and get it up and running. And save the course, obviously. With the course plate. Because we've got to write down the job for our workers is a lot better than the one in Poland, where they actually finish a job, but they're not very good with the memory. Just like me, so they need it written down as reference for next time they come and do the job. It's a cliff right there. That was very close. Very, 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 very close. Go wide. I will come back down here and do a headland anyway, so I'm not too concerned about being a bit offset. I did say I was going to turn around and go back, sort out that other one, didn't I? Must be full of smog around here. Because things I should be able to see suddenly turn up at the last second. I watched a YouTube video. I know you probably don't know what I mean, but it just made me think about The Mist, and I was tempted again. The movie The Mist, which I think is a Stephen King book. But I was tempted to say something in The Mist took John Lee, which I always thought it was a guess, but I was watching a couple react to it on YouTube, the movie, and it is correct. It is John Lee that The Mist mystified. And yeah, it was interesting to see their reaction to the end of the movie. It's yeah, not a happy ending type of movie. Quite dark. Oh, I was also thinking too, Patrio, at the end of the stream after I've shut the stream down, that before you jump out, I'll try and fix your feed so it doesn't look so
wonky. Yep.
Yeah, wide. I'll try and hide the wide and make it a bit narrower.
I think what you might find is it was... Because right now it's giving you a full 1080p, but back when I first tried it, I think it was giving you the Windows title bar and the taskbar by mistake, so you went up manually cropping them out.
No, I think it's more to do with because I had to move it. You can't automatically, you got to actually move it. And when I did fit the screen, it wasn't the whole screen, so I tried stretch the screen, which it did, but I had to adjust it for the bars underneath. You know, with the donator and recent donation and all that, without a feed.
Scaling.
Yeah, without a feed. So that's the thing. While I've got the feed up, I can try to stretch to the screen again and see what it looks like that, and then try and adjust it to fit if I can. The problem is, the things I can move it with are almost off the area of where I can adjust it.
The other one I'm looking at it is that bottom bar. Is that like the topmost layer of the feed? Because obviously my screen should be layered behind that.
The bar as in...
So the bottom bar that you got there for the follower count and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Is that its own layer?
Yeah. Well, it comes off the stream elements, like I told you. There's a URL. So
Yeah, but
the design of it's there. So what I want is like my one where it's just above it, the picture. But the thing is like I said, the actual box for them, even with my one, where the picture is it doesn't go right to the outline where you can move to size it. There's gaps between them. So, and that's what it was hard to do for me because I don't have a picture for reference. But I might show you, show it to you after the stream. I'll go live on Discord and show you what I mean. I am on 64, I hope. Better be. That'll do me. Alright. Field 64. Oh, I also got to put these into folders. Now I've got to find the truck and tell the truck here it is. Okay, so what I want to do... Oh, you need to fill up with view as well. So let's fill this up with the wheat. Now I've got to be really quick with this because I'm going to obviously need to back up. Because I don't want to get... $76. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, that's right, isn't it? 76. So I might take the whole thing though. $2,390. Might as well fill it out. Right, I'll take $3,000 out because we got all that extra anyway because I went to the wrong place thanks to the game. I'll take 3,000 out of our account. I've got to send you off to... actually, what field was the next one? It was 64, wasn't it? Which is... There's a gas station down there by 64. I'll send you to the petrol station. It's... we need to change that actually to transport. Not transport, just drive to. The gas station, I happen to know the name of it. And when it gets down there, I'll set it up to go and unload that harvester on 64. I need to get back to me seeder. There it is. Okay. Bring that back down and back into the seeding. / weeding, because I will get rid of the weeds when I go over it, eh? Speaking of which, weeds. Also a very fantastic TV show. Never seen it. Make sure you're at least 16 years of age before you go watch it. But it is a fantastic TV show. Very funny. Anyway, moving along. I was just going to leave it at 1 time speed for a while because that truck got stuck due to my stupidity. It needs to be unloaded. That's the second one. That'll be the sunflower one, I believe. And so the truck might be off delivering. Oh yeah, I can see it down the bottom heading back to the harvester. Just right at the bottom left of the map, which you will be able to see because Patrio's overlay's not over that bit, thankfully. I might be able to move your overlay as well. Up a bit further so you can see the map. In fact, I could put yours on the right hand side where there's nothing in the way. So I could do that afterwards as well, because I've not got the two. I can leave the other ones where they are, because anyone, if DJ or something like that joins again, and I can use Smudo's one and Panda's one, which they're not really hiding anything either.
Well, and for the purpose of testing, it's easy. I've just recopy my link for 4 ways, and then you can jiggle them around that way. The downside is it doesn't tell you which one's which. Short of giving you 4 different links to play with. Which, yes, I am crazy enough and capable of doing.
The other two are fine. It's just your one. I'll just adjust. Because your one, to fit all 3 on when we had Panda and Smudo here. For some reason that side I thought was better. It was better because otherwise I was hiding the information on the other side with the auto drive and all that, but I totally forgot about the map, which is not a biggie because I can always go in the menu to show that, but now I've got the room because it would be mostly you. I can chuck you on the right hand side and the other 2 are fine, they're not in the way of anything, so if anyone else joins I can still utilise those 2.
It's almost where games need a universal sort of safe zone. So, you expect gauges and maps to be at the bottom somewhere, either left or right, apart from your RPGs where the compass is always at the top. But then that's the thing, is the top middle is used by compasses.
And I can actually resize that as well, be a little bit bigger, perhaps, depending. I have to have a look, but like I said, we'll do it after the stream. Alright, let me go sort this truck out. Okay, you're finished as well. Hang on a sec. Oh, I know why. I thought I changed that setting. Where are you? Are you in this bit here? Wait until he gets to the edge and gets into the second. No, wait until he gets to the edge. Alright. Now somewhere here, start at next waypoint. Where is the setting gone? And I'll be right there. Covers. Oops. That's not what I want. I'm absolutely sure there is a setting here to turn off. It's now controlled on this. So again, it should just go with what you set it to.
It's not on the combine special. I was going to say it's not under the combine specialty tab, buddy chance. Then you found it.
Yeah, I was looking for Straw Stroff, but that's not what it was. Right, where's the truck? There it is. Now you need to go. We change you over to that thing again. Now you need to go from field 64, I believe, which is just there, 64, and you need to go to where are you? Let's get it right this time, shall we? Harvesting 64. You're going to go to the granary as well. Oh, actually, I just brought you here to fill up. That's why you were here and not at the field. There we go. Now you can go. Off you go. Right, back to me, Cedar. Finish me job. Get an old cabbie. This time do it from the cab. Make it look like I'm doing this on my own. Look at this. Immersion. Oh, I just realised I've got to sort out that other blooming harvester. Is there another harvesting job we could do that requires a corn header? Another sunflower one at 81. A corn at 83. Let's do a corn for a change, shall we? Cornfield. Let's accept that. The 80s are where? So 83's over there. Okay. I might get a worker to jump into this and will I? Oh, interesting. Oh, I did do a headland, so maybe I should. I'll line it up and hopefully the worker goes in the same direction. Alright, let's see. And I've got to go sort out that other one now. Alright, you good sir, you need to go to the windmill. Actually, you got, no, I better make sure it's the windmill. To drop off at the windmill. Alright, you probably crash into this, so I better move this fella. You, I can stop driver, and I can shut you down. And you need to go to field 83, I believe it was. Gotta double make sure, knowing my luck. 83, it definitely, oh, hang on. Yes. So you go to field 83. He's on his way to field 83. If we've got any completed, we do. We have field 31, which is that's where he just was. Not where, yeah. Field 31's up here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, he's just done that. That's the sunflower. So the sunflower that we're dropping off at the moment. Oh, actually, I might change that. This one is done as well, and the sowing and the ploughing is completed. Now, let's have a look at sunflowers before that. Oh, the sunflowers. That sunflowers there. The granary's got the best price. Where are we sending you since you're all done? You're going to the windmill. Okay. What's the windmill got? Second best price of... Okay. That'll be fine. Mind you, the greenery's not far from, come to think of it, let's go to the greenery. Let's get the best price and it's not far from where the next job is anyway. So, once again, while